Hello everyone, and welcome to the third episode of Dragon Ball Super Rewrite. In this episode we will touch more into Goku's learning and path. There might also be some foreshadowing added in between, but that's for you to figure out. Me and writer Mark had a blast writing the script for this episode. In this episode, Mark once more took lead and wrote a fantastic story I hope you might enjoy. Special thanks to Mark Hernandez, the story writer, iBreak, editor-in-chief, Cloudyshark, story contributor, Slight, editor, and Emiliano Lozano, story contributor, for helping shape the story into what it is becoming. Without further to say, let's begin the episode.
Last time, on Dragon Ball Super, another monster attacked Satan City. Gohan, Goten, and Trunks fought alongside the mysterious hero. They found themselves being quickly overpowered by it. To their luck, Vegeta and Piccolo arrived to help, and together, they were all able to help seal the monster. What secrets does the hero whose name has been revealed to be Tapion hide? And how will Goku defend Earth against this mysterious negative energy? Find out now in Dragon Ball Super. A cloaked figure ran through the shadows, carrying what appeared to be a box. In a short glance, his eyes were made known. Red skin, pitch-black eyes, and a murderous intent are all that were visible. The world twisted and transformed. A child resembling Tapion was standing there, with a big smile and firm pose. His figure began to distort once more. An earth-shattering scream was heard, and a pair of legs manifested. Hirudegarn's low half, Tapion's eyes shut open. He woke up in a cold sweat. It had been a long night, and his persistent nightmares were not making his situation any better. "Oh, you're awake," exclaimed Bulma with baggy eyes. "I pulled an all-nighter building you that room I promised you." "Thank you, but are you sure it will work?" said Tapion. "Only one way to find out," said Bulma with a smile. "Gohan, come take a look at this," exclaimed Videl, who was watching the television. "Strange weather patterns and small-scale black mist anomalies are being reported around South City." Gohan looked visibly concerned, but shrugged it off as a natural occurrence. As Gohan began to walk away, the television reporter began to scream. The city started to shake uncontrollably, and in the background, a shadow started to materialize itself. Gohan was then contacted by Piccolo. "Meet me at South City now," he demanded with urgency. Gohan instantly got into his GE, then transformed into his ultimate form. By the time he arrived, the anomaly was gone. All he found was Piccolo, who was meditating intently. "To the lookout," he said. "I have a feeling something isn't right." As they arrive at the lookout, they found a concerned-looking Dende. "The skies over the lookout are constantly warping," he said, clearly in distress. "As god of this planet, I was called into its archive by some mysterious force. It led me to Kami's old scrolls, specifically ones that mention a group, the Makai Order, rogue god-sorcerers who once created monsters using corrupted Namekian magic." Piccolo's eyes began to enlarge. "The Makai Order?" He begins thinking, going through Kami's memories and Nail's knowledge on Namekian magic. He then speaks up. "Tapion," he said under his breath. "His story. It all connects. Gohan, we must take action now. Earth is in extreme danger." Piccolo exclaims as he begins to make his way towards Capsule Corp. Gohan turned to Dende with sweat dripping from his head. "I don't understand what's going on, but I trust you too. Do me a favor. Could you contact my father? He should be at King Kai's." "Will do," replied Dende with seriousness as Gohan also set course for Capsule Corp. Goku sparred in a massive open dojo surrounded by floating islands and ethereal flames. Grand Kai watched silently, arms folded, a rare look of concern on his face. "You're strong, Goku, but strength alone isn't what will defeat this enemy," said the Grand Kai. "Then what will?" replied Goku, mildly annoyed. "Understanding. replied the old Kai as a portal opened in the sky, revealing a temple of fading light. The Temple of Echoes, where remnants of dead worlds and forgotten evils echo in spirit form. To fight negative energy, you must confront what you buried, said the Kai. As Goku entered the temple, the air became dense with static energy. Black mist coiled along the floor. Goku stepped cautiously into a vast stone chamber within the temple where time felt frozen. Echoes of voices rippled like whispers. He then transformed into a Super Saiyan, lighting the inside up. Or so he hoped, as the light emitted only allowed him to look up to 6 feet away. Weird. Feels like I've been here before, he claimed. A sudden pulse was felt. The mist thickened, and a glowing circle appeared around him. From it, a ghostly figure emerged. It was Gohan, his younger self from when they fought Cell, bloodied and standing alone. "Why weren't you there, Dad?" he said. Goku, looking shocked, asked Gohan, "What is this?" "You said I could do it alone, Dad." "I did. But at what cost?" The scene shifted violently. The floor cracked. Now Cell's death blast replayed in the distance, echoing like a memory stuck in a loop. Goku winced. "I believed in you. You were ready." He screamed into the void as a second echo appeared. It was Vegeta, but from back then, when they were confronting Frieza and his army. Kneeling and beaten, he asked Goku, "You spared me and I killed countless after. Why?" Goku, gritting his teeth, replied, "Because I saw something in you. You weren't just a monster. You were wrong." Vegeta replied, as another shift manifested itself. Now Chi-Chi stood before him, holding a toddler Goten, their backs to Goku. "He never even knew you," Chi-Chi said with an echoey voice. Goku was silent. "Why did you leave?" asked Goten. Goku's hands trembled. "Hey, sorry to interrupt, but it would be of great motivation for me and my team if you were to subscribe, give a like, and leave a comment. Thank you for your time. Now back to the episode." The chamber darkened. Goten's figure shifted into what appeared to be a grown-up version of himself. With a creepy smile, an angry tone, and a murderous voice, he asked once more, "Why did you leave?" The negative energy began to swirl around him, taking the shape of all the figures he had just seen. "You are not a hero. You are the cause," exclaimed Goten. The mist began to attack him, slamming into him like mental daggers. Goku dropped to one knee, breathing heavily. His aura began to flicker. I made mistakes. I know that," he said. He then stood. His aura flared golden again. Suddenly, the figures began to attack him, not only physically but mentally. The atmosphere was heavy. Dark mist coiled at Goku's feet. He stood at the center of a vast chamber where time felt still. Echoes of past voices whisper in the background. Images of Gohan, Vegeta, Chi-Chi, and Goten, twisted by negative energy, have just vanished. Silence. Then, the voice of the Grand Kai echoed gently from the void. "Remember what I taught you, Goku? Your strength was never just your power. It was your heart. Use your purity. Use your innocence. Use your compassion. You fight not to destroy, but to protect, to understand, to forgive. Even in the face of hatred, you offered mercy. Even when alone, you believed in hope. That is why darkness fears you. Forgive yourself and forgive others. Let go of guilt, not responsibility. Be the light in the dark, Son Goku. Shine like the sun in the dead of night and burn away the shadows." Goku clenched his fist. His eyes narrow, focused. His golden aura begins to grow, flickering wildly, then steadily intensifying. Sparks of energy spiral around him. The image of Goten reappeared in front of him, but it begins to warp and twist. The innocent boy's face fades into something else. A tall, shadowy humanoid figure forms in its place. Its eyes are red. Its body ripples with dark, corrosive energy. Goku breathes deeply, his voice low, calm. Lightning cracked across the sky of the realm. The mist was sucked inward as Goku's hair begins to rise. His aura explodes with golden fury. The ground shatters beneath him. With a fierce roar, Goku ascends, Super Saiyan 3 igniting in a blazing flash. His hair whipped behind him, long and wild. Energy storms swirl around his body. The shadow figure lunges. Goku wastes no time. Eyes locked, body surging forward like a missile of light.